don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. Please also like. Thank you.
Hello there everyone, Tom here again. Today we have the privilege of taking a look at the Masterverse, Masters of the Universe Revelation Mossman. Now this is, I found this at my local Target, 20 bucks, so not bad. Let's go ahead and cut the tape there, pull him out. Real quick, empty box. The bio on it says, once believed to be nothing more than a legend, the mythical pre-Turnian plant creature Mossman is wise beyond his million years. His powers of great strength, plant control, and shape-shifting into any form of plant life makes him an invaluable ally to He-Man in the fight against Skeletor. As a protector of Castle Grayskull's secrets, Mossman's sagely advice helps guide his friend He-Man on the right path. Huh. Okay, let's get the box out of the way. Excuse me. Here's the figure. He comes with hands in this thing. Alright, so, pardon me while I adjust here just a little bit. There we go. Zoom in. So, these are supposed to be 6-inch figures. And looking at, or 7-inch figures, and he is 7 inches. Shoulder to shoulder, about 2.5. Depth-wise, about 1.5 inches. Let's zoom in here on the face, shall we? Alright. So he has very good molding for the moss and the beard through here and on the top of his head. If you can see the molding here, looks very nice. His eyes are painted well. Of course, they're just white. But look at his teeth. Look how that works. That looks very nice. He has this little brown coming out right here, which I do kind of wish it had gone around a little bit, but that's okay. And he's got this little leaf right here. I think that's really neat. More detail. This is plastic. This is plastic. This is paint. This is paint. Plastic. Plastic. You can see where the paint is, and you can see the paint doesn't exactly match up in some places. I'd say this is the wrong color green, and that this is the color of the plastic, would be my guess. This is painted. The hands. Coming down the figure, we get paint. Just the detail on this thing is very nice. Very nice. And this is what he looks like from the back. So we get more of that molding. This is the softer plastic, so it'll move out of the way. Articulation wise, the head can go all the way around, but not happily. Feels like it's on a ball joint. You get a little bit of wiggle waggle, not much. Doesn't really look up, looks down just a tinge. It's all based, you can get it that high. It's all based around this beard causes the problem. These shoulders, I think these are disc hinges, can go all the way around. That is as high as he's going to get his shoulders, so that's as high as he can reach up. Bicep rotation is built around this joint right here, so you can see how that works. You get a little bit of rotation with the wrist as well. He has a double jointed elbow, which has a cover, looks really nice. They've really figured out how to make these, folks. The hand, as I said, can move in if we need it to, or out. It's just on a peg, so we can take this other thing here, plug it on, and get the same kind of rotational thing going on with it. So there's that. But now I have to point out, this is not the strongest connection I've ever seen. The weight of this wants to pull this down, so just be mindful of that. Tell you what, I'm going to put on this four-fingered hand right here instead of the other one. There we go. Same articulation on this side. He has the double ball peg in here, which lets him do the sassy thing. Waist rotation goes all the way around. This would be used for an ab crunch, and he gets a little bit, but not a whole lot. This is a softer piece of plastic to allow the legs to go out that far, so he's not going to do the full Chinese splits. I find it highly unlikely he can do the, yeah, he can't do the full American splits either, but he gets plenty of range with this. Thigh swivel is built around this, it's got to be a mushroom peg in there. Knee, double jointed, it gets you that far with this beautiful knee cover here. And the feet, you can go all the way around. They can go forward a little bit. They can't really go back because this piece here stops it. You'd think there's a rocker here, but you would be wrong. If there is a rocker, it's so tight you can't do anything with it. I think his feet just go up and down. I think that's all they do. And that's El Mossmano here. Taking a quick look at this, because we didn't really talk that much about it. This is just a molded piece, and it looks pretty nice. It's from that scene where he attacks Skeletor or whatever. Comes in at 5.5 inches, so it's just nicely detailed. It's a softer plastic. It bends a little bit. We have the claw hand here. We have the more open claw hand for both sides, and then we get, you know, the fist hand that I pulled off. Alright, why don't we go ahead and do scale comparisons, and then we'll go into final thoughts. Final thoughts wise, let's talk about the figure. The playability is there. It is slightly limited, mostly due to the way that the joints come together, and you know, he can't raise his arms up past his shoulders, and the feet don't have rockers. But even with those limitations, the materials feel good. The accessories are appropriate. I mean, he doesn't have a weapon, but he's Mossman. He's not supposed to. He comes with various different hands, and this thing right here, I get it. I do. I understand why they did this. So the materials feel good. They don't feel like they're going to break or anything. The cost of it, I think it was $20.50 or something like that at Target. So the cost was within reason for this line. If this was my first Revelation figure, would I buy another one? Yeah, I think there's enough good here to recommend it and say, go ahead and buy one. I think you'll be satisfied with it. And if you're not, I mean, you're out 20 bucks. What do you have to lose, right? This is the fourth figure that I've picked up from this line. I count Battle Cat in this. I've got Skelegod and He-Man left to get. I haven't found those yet. But that'll complete Wave 1. I've already got Wave 2 pre-ordered, so hopefully it'll come in. For those of you who are curious as far as Transformers from me, just be patient. I've shipped my stack from TF Source, so we should be getting some more of those. Furthermore, if any of you out there in Toyland have a Utopia, Make Toys Utopia, or a Dystopia, I would be interested in conversing with you maybe about a trade or an outright purchase. This is Tom. Thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next review.
Thank you for watching my Papa's channel. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.
So, like, Tom wrote another book. It's like he just can't stop writing books or something. I don't understand. But he wrote another one. It's called The Jinn Chronicles Volume 2, Pain and Hope. Go read it. It's available on Amazon. Yeah, that's all I got to say. This was a paid promotion. Rah!